Hey everybody, I'm glad you can make it to the channel. My name is Dave, and today we're going to be watching some pretty scary videos. There's going to be I think there's like a haunted doll or something, and some ghost hunters. I don't know, it's crazy. Nuke always gives us good stuff. And by the way, as always, link is down below, so go to Nuke's Top 5 and check out his channel and show him some support. All right, let's jump right into it and take it away, Nuke. What do you got going on? Let's do it!
This next video was recorded by a man named Javier from Argentina. Javier says that he was worried about his friend Antonio as he hadn't heard from him in a while. So he drives over to Antonio's house to check up on his friend. Javier bangs on the front door. No one answers. He calls out Antonio's name. Again, no answer. So Javier climbs over the wall into Antonio's backyard and goes to the back door of the house. For some reason, the door is open.
Ooh, that's not
Fearing
good.
the worst, Javier goes inside to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
Antonio!
Antonio! Oh, are those eyeballs? Oh no, it's just a reflection.
Antonio!
Very dark.
Eh. Raro, che. Antonio, soy yo. Javier. Puta madre. Hey.
Something close? That
Hey, loco. Soy Javier, boludo.
Like, stop messing around. Oh. That could be his
Che, loco,
friend.
¿sos vos? Ya fue, boludo. Vine a ver qué onda. ¿Cómo andás?
It doesn't sound like it.
¿Estás bien?
Sounds like
Che,
this
loco,
guy's
si yo vos salí.
the only one in the house. Ooh.
¿Escuchan eso?
This is steady. Ooh, it's locked.
Javier doesn't know what is going on, and he doesn't want any part of it. He decides to just leave the house and call the police. But just as he's about to exit, he hears a strange sound from somewhere behind him. The next 30 seconds are like something right out of a nightmare.
That's creepy. Okay, that's a door. By itself. Moving! I'm out! Oh. I'm assuming that was not his friend's voice calling him. Whew.
Did you see it? A door swings open by itself and someone or something with glowing eyes seems to peek over the upper glass of the door,
Yeah.
7 feet in the air.
Whoa.
Javier has had about enough and just makes a run for it. He says that whoever or whatever this was, it certainly was not his friend Antonio.
Oh.
After calling the police over to the residence, Javier learns that his friend has tragically passed away inside the house, just behind that door that he couldn't open. Javier
What?
is so upset and confused by the whole ordeal that he just can't let it go. He decides to return to Antonio's house in search of answers. It did not go well.
Well, that's horrible, first of all. Poor Antonio. I wonder what happened to him. But maybe that could have been Antonio, like, creeping out at the house, all demon-eyed and everything. I don't know. How horrible.
Esta es la pieza. Mierda. Una laucha.
That's two dead things in that room. That's all right. That's horrible to say. So I guess when he came looking the first time, it sounded like Antonio was actually in the room, dead. The one that he couldn't get open, the one that was open and shut by itself.
Da un poco de escalofrío estar acá, se siente una carga un poco pesada, qué sé yo. Mierda. La linterna. ¿Qué pasó? Mierda. ¡Hey!
Whoa.
¿Quién anda ahí?
What? It looked like somebody with white tennis shoes or something walking.
Yeah.
How would you not just run? Nope. He runs into the bathroom. Run out of the house. Not in the bathroom. There's going to be something creepy in there. There's a curtain. Something's always behind the curtain. Oh my gosh. This thing is stalking him.
¡Hola! ¿Qué mierda anda ahí, la concha de su madre?
Oh my gosh. My heart is beating.
¡Hey!
Oh. Holy cow, the hairs on my arm are standing up.
And with that, Javier is done. He leaves the house, and to this day, he claims that he has no explanation for what happened inside. A house without history. A family living in Kansas City, Missouri are away from home one night when their Nest security camera captures something truly bizarre. A shadow-like figure about the height of a child can be seen moving from the upstairs bedroom. The figure doesn't appear to walk or run, but rather float at a high speed before it just disappears into thin air.
It's cruising.
A small childlike voice can be heard calling out, "Help." The family has never experienced anything paranormal before, so they have no idea just what this could be. The house was only built 15 years ago, and they've searched online, but they can't find any strange history about the house or land. So just
Like being built on a graveyard?
what is this? Let me know what you think. We need scary videos, so if you see anything that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to us at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Uninvited Guest. A family on Rote Island in Indonesia are gathered to celebrate a birthday when one of the guests captures something truly chilling on camera.
Semua suara kok. Harus ini sudah.
Is it that? Did they already show it? Oh! Oh! Okay, Buddy, you're keeping that circle on way too long. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at. You're defeating the purpose.
A strange uninvited guest can be seen looking into the window, watching the family as they celebrate. Now, without a source, we'll never know exactly what's going on here. So, tell me what you think.
Creepy. Almost looks like a nun. Creepy ghost nuns are the worst.
Cave Crisis. Alex Cantrell from the YouTube channel Underground Explorers is invited to explore a cave on his friend's ranch in Texas. But the cave is partially submerged in water, making it very difficult to enter and explore. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say that this video is not exactly anything paranormal, but it is very scary and 100% real. It's especially scary if you're even the slightest bit claustrophobic.
Yeah, I am claustrophobic. I would never go like a cave exploring, spelunking, or whatever you want to call it. Definitely wouldn't do it with water involved. And I'm glad I'm just a little bit too fat to even try to fit into some of these small little spaces. So I guess that's one benefit of being on the heavy side.
Now, in accordance with YouTube guidelines, I want to stress, no one was seriously injured in this video. The following footage was recorded by a professional cave diver. Do not attempt to do this yourself. Alright, so Alex is joined by a few of his friends as they begin to explore the frightfully small cave.
Alright, who's got the oxygen meter? I don't see that. Look at this. We got an oxygen meter now? So people won't be mad at me? So what all does that show? Carbon monoxide?
Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, hydrogen sulfide, and low oxygen.
Cool.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah.
So
We got the Action Adventure twins here helping us out. Because you guys were like, Matt, check the oxygen. Oh, danger levels,
breathe on it a little bit.
Danger.
Danger.
And it's waterproof?
It is, but I don't think it's gonna work too well if like the little intakes get clogged with water.
It's gonna be hard to keep that thing out of the water.
Alright guys, we have made it out to the cave that's on the demolition ranch. Or off the ranch.
Wait, is it beeping already?
Yeah, that's about as far as I could make it. I'm not going to go any farther. And I'm pretty sure that beeping is a little bit of foreshadowing. I think it's going to go crazy at some point and people are going to start freaking out.
Well, see, I immediately dunked it underwater.
I told you.
So, you know, I don't think this is gonna give us the accurate read.
Probably not accurate.
Or the entire cave has bad air.
It might.
Let's get into it.
Already an ear dipper.
I'm feeling claustrophobic just looking at this.
A lot further. We're not even close.
Oh my gosh. There's no way.
As they work their way deeper and deeper into the cave, the passageway becomes smaller and more claustrophobic. Eventually, there is barely even room to breathe above the murky water. This is when the exploration goes horribly wrong.
Really hard to keep my head.
Well, this is where we're at right now.
Yeah, this is intense.
I love that they're saying this is intense.
Yeah.
That makes me
heard that yet.
That makes me feel good because I was scared in here and I'm like, what if these guys just come in and they're like, oh, this is a piece of cake. Let's climb it.
Yeah. No, this is a little rough.
Yeah.
Man, I'm literally like breathing heavy right now. I'm like, I'm literally scared watching this.
I feel a rope on my foot. So much water in my ears.
Yeah, same. Oh man.
Water in my eyes.
How would you keep going?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude, these guys.
Yeah, don't look for him. Does it really go further? Is he under?
Oh
Oh, hell no, I'm not doing that. I can just barely hear right here. Oh, so loud. Oh. This is the waiting area. I'm glad Are you going, Jacob? Oh, he just bailed.
Alex's friend and fellow cave explorer Jacob is a little further ahead in a part of the cave that is so submerged that there's barely room to breathe. As he ducks under the murky water, Jacob becomes confused and panics, breathing in a mouthful of the dirty water. In a terrified frenzy, he tries to back out of the cave as fast as he can, but he slams into Alex, dragging him underwater too. Luckily, the two guys make it out safely, with only a few scratches to remind them of the terrifying incident. This video once again goes to show that sometimes people, even your own friends, can be much scarier and more dangerous than anything paranormal. And I don't know about you, but just watching them in that cramped little tunnel gave me the heebie-jeebies. Now, you can watch this entire exciting cave exploration and many more over on the YouTube channel, Underground Explorers. Hiding under the bed. In another creepy video shared to TikTok without a source, a man is woken up in the middle of the night by a strange thumping sound coming from under his bed. What happens next is absolutely horrifying.
I was going to say terrifying. That would be terrifying. Nope. I wouldn't even look. What is that? Oh!
The man looks under his bed but sees nothing that can explain the mysterious thumping. But then a horrific thing comes sliding out from under his bed, and the video cuts. Now, I'm in no way claiming that this video is real, but it is definitely very creepy.
I don't care if that's real or not. That got me. Dang, that got me. Oh, man. That legitimately... man, they got me. I don't know if it's real or not, but wow.
And real or not, I'll leave that for you to decide. The haunted USS Salem. Seth Borden from the YouTube channel Seth and Chase, Josh from Exploring with Josh, and paranormal investigators Steve and Dylan from Haunted Nights joined together as they set out to investigate the many reports of paranormal encounters on board the historic Navy cruiser, the USS Salem. Although the USS Salem was never involved in any military combat, it was often used as an emergency relief ship and gave medical aid to horribly injured victims, both civilians and Navy crewmen. It is said that up to 400 people have died on the USS Salem throughout the years, including men, women, and children. Today, the Grand Historic Ship is preserved as a museum in Quincy, Massachusetts. Many visitors and employees claim to have seen or heard paranormal activity while on board the ship. The ship's caretaker, Don, explains to the group of investigators that one very active spirit on the USS Salem is that of an older sailor who they refer to as Chief.
And this is, I think, where the chief hangs out.
You think the chief is here?
Well, I think the chief hangs out in here now.
Okay.
So you would say that like chief is the authoritative figure?
I would say the chief is the guardian of the ship. The chief is the man who is concerned with people disrespecting the ship and things of that nature. And when the pandemic first started and I started working at home, I let my hair was longer than yours. I mean, it was down to like the middle of my back. And every time I came aboard, the chief would yank my hair.
Oh, man.
Damn it.
The guys decide to do an EVP session to try to communicate with the ghost known as the Chief. Their recorder captures some very disturbing responses.
Can you speak into this device in my hand with the blinking red light? That's what I just cut right after I get the whole head.
We are a what?
We are something. Clear as day.
Yeah.
That's so vocal too. Yeah.
Dude, we are. We are. Oh my crazy ever.
What is that last word?
It's 2 syllables.
Yeah. We are.
We are alive. We are something.
Do we just sit there and try it one more time?
Yeah.
Because now we've heard them, we can tell them that we can hear you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
let's bring
right
it
there.
back. All right, I'm gonna do it again. We heard you say we are something. We can't understand you. Can you repeat yourself? We are what?
Can the chief come down here and talk to us?
Chief, if you're here watching us, can you tell us your name? Oh my god, I did it again.
Bro, I don't even want to film, but like if this is
Every question.
Oh my god.
bro, I don't want to film.
Oh my god.
Oh, we got some.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just gotta show you this. I'm never one to like show off evidence to like people until like we leave, but like I just want to show you this.
Yeah, we want like the raw
Yeah.
reaction to this.
Yeah, we've heard that before.
You've heard them get pissed off like this before?
The group believes that they might have made contact with the entity known as the Chief, and it seems that they have really pissed him off. Next, they investigate the mess hall, a large room that is said to be where the Chief appears the most. Using an Ovilus device and an EVP recorder, the group questions the spirits that haunt the ship. And this is when things get downright creepy.
Who's following us here? And why are you screaming?
Helpless.
Helpless. They're helpless.
Oh, we're helpless.
That's way worse. Some touch it.
My hair just got touched. I literally just felt my hair get.
He said every time he came out here, he got his hair pulled when he had long hair.
My hair was longer than yours. I mean, it was down to like the middle of my back. And every time I came aboard, the chief would yank my hair.
If you saw it on camera, but I felt it. Holy shit.
That one might have got it. Yeah, we'll mind you.
The chief is like, get a haircut, hippie.
Oh, good point. Flashlight's on.
Helpless.
Helpless. They're helpless.
Again.
Oh, we're helpless.
Oh, this is a repeat. Okay, yeah. That's weird.
Just like what happened to the ship's caretaker Don, something seems to touch Seth's hair. But that's not all they captured. Now, before this next clip, it should be mentioned that the ghost of a young girl and her mother are also said to haunt the USS Salem. When the explorers review their footage, it seems like they might have encountered one of these spirits without even knowing.
Maybe we should.
Alice.
Alice?
Alice.
Woman's name, right after we heard a woman's voice.
Did you see it? If you watch closely, you can see a figure that looks like a girl in a long skirt walking in the background.
Alice.
Alice?
Alice.
Woman's name, right after we heard a woman's voice.
Alice?
Like a shadow.
Woman's name, right after we heard a woman's voice.
So did the group make contact with the chief? Or, well, did the chief make contact with Seth? And is this the ghost of one of the women who haunt the ship? I leave it up to you to decide. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channels Seth and Chase, Exploring with Josh, and Haunted Nights. The waiting room. Trixie Joy Velasco from Davao, Philippines is in the hospital giving birth to her daughter, while her fiance Dave is waiting in an empty hospital ward nearby. While waiting, he sees something that sends a chill down his spine.
Whoa.
What?
There's no one in the room, but as Dave looks under the bed, two legs can be seen standing at the other side of the room.
So pale.
He looks up, and again, there's no one there. Dave is pretty freaked out. So did he accidentally capture evidence of the paranormal? Or just who or what do these legs belong to? Playtime is over. Lorelai Gonzalez from La Paz, Uruguay says that the 10-year-old daughter of one of her family members recorded a very creepy video while she was playing in her bedroom. The young girl is proudly showing off her brand new kitchen playset to the camera when suddenly she gets the scare of a lifetime.
Ahora tengo dos tenedores así, uno rosita, igual que el cuchillo que mostré al principio, no sé si lo mostré al principio, y este tenedor amarillo. Pues tener, que se me está cayendo todo.
It's a nice fork.
Perdón, se me está cayendo todo. Dos cuchillos amarillos iguales. Tengo esta tacita rosita y esta tacita como fucsia. Huevo. ¿Sí?
Oh, jeez. Oh, no way. That doll will be going into the fire, like right away. Holy crap, this one got me too. Jeez, I'm gonna have a heart attack one of these times watching these videos. Good stuff, Noob.
A creepy little doll seems to push over a plastic cup. The girl is a little confused but shrugs it off and continues showing her playset. Then the doll's arm lifts up and falls back down all on its own. The girl makes a run for it, flipping her camera and yelling for mama. According to Lorelai, the video was recorded years ago and the girl is now 14 years old.
Wow.
But she is still freaked out by this whole incident. They have no idea how the doll could have moved by itself, so this creepy recording remains a mystery to this day.
¿Sí?
Haunted dolls are a no-go.
Off the wall. 6 months ago, Reddit user AMRV5 moved into an old apartment along with her 2 roommates. Since then, posters, pictures, and basically anything they hang on their walls will frequently just fall to the floor for unknown reasons. This has happened so often that the 3 roommates are starting to get a bit freaked out. One night, Reddit user AMRV5 is all alone in her apartment. Something happens that is truly bizarre.
Oh. That's never good.
A picture frame on the wall rocks back and forth on its own. Then the desk chair slowly moves to face her. The video cuts out there because Reddit user AMRV5 is so terrified that she hurries off to the kitchen to wait for her roommates to come home.
See ya.
Now, after posting her video to Reddit, shocked viewers ask if there might be a more logical explanation. For example, maybe the air vent above the picture is simply causing a draft.
Come on.
So AMRV5 explains that her thermostat is set to turn the heat on at around 4 p.m. every day, and that this could possibly cause an air current. So the next day, just before 4 p.m., she grabs her phone and records the vent.
This is our vent test. We have about a minute until the heat's supposed to cycle on. We're gonna see if that does anything to move the picture frame.
There's no way that that would generate that much of air push out of that vent. It's going to be a big letdown. Something else happens. Where's the other shoe? Oh, there it is. Jeez, now what was that? No! Bum, bum, bum. That's some powerful vent.
He did not come on yet.
Oh. So it's a little off, huh?
While waiting for the heat to come on, there's a loud bang at the door. When AMRV5 goes to check it out, she finds that a shoe has fallen down the steps. But then, another loud bang, this time from inside her apartment. She hurries back in and finds that the picture frame has fallen completely off the wall. So what do you think is going on here? Could Reddit user AMRV5's apartment actually be haunted? I leave it up to you to decide. Bad vibes. Popular Czech ghost hunter Danny Threeman from the YouTube channel TV Twix and his friend Dominic set out to investigate an old abandoned laboratory in the Czech Republic. The building is a source of controversy and tragedy, as unsuspecting employees of the laboratory were forced to undergo horrible experiments to test and study dangerous chemicals. In some cases, these chemicals were fatal. Now, years later, locals claim that the spirit of one of these employees still haunts the building, still afraid and still angry.
Why would you keep working at a place that, like, tested stuff on you? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I'd quit. Are you kidding me? Hey, take this crazy drug and see what happens. No. No, thank you. I shall go away.
It's around 4 a.m. when Danny and Dominic find a room with a single bed frame, possibly a bed that belonged to one of the lab employees. They activate their REM pod device and quickly realize that something is not quite right.
Já to zkusím položit na tu postel, víš co? Kámo, čekuj, ta postel vibruje, kde byl. Je to vidět? Ona se hejbe, kámo. Kámo, ten přístroj se úplně zbláznil, vole. A ono, kámo, vibruje celý ten rošt s tím přístrojem.
Jest.
Oh. Kámo, děláš
kámo,
si
ta postel se hejbla. Vy vidíte to tam vzadu?
Píčo.
To podle mě rovně, že jo?
Kámo, ona šla ke mně, vole.
Kámo.
Kámo. Ty krávo, OK, děkujem za znamení. Takže víme, že jsi tady s náma. Máme odejít z této místnosti pryč a nechat ti tvůj klid? To ano, zkus se nám znovu projevit. Ty krávo, to si děláš prdel.
Going crazy.
OK, děkujeme za znamení. My tedy tuto místnost opustíme. Necháme tě tady v klidu, nebudeme se ptát na další dotazy. Nevíme, kámo, co se tomu dotyčnému stalo, proč je tady. A jdeme odsaď do prdele, kámo. Ty pito! Kámo, to si děláš prdel, vole.
Kámo.
To šlo po mně, kde byl, kámo. Ty krávo, kámo, sedem na to. Sedem na to.
We'll just leave it.
The bed frame seems to vibrate, triggering the REM pod device. Then the bed suddenly moves toward Danny. The two investigators stay calm, but when the bed aggressively slides across the room, they just get out of there. After gathering their courage, they decide to investigate the building's laboratory. This lab was the site of many horrible experiments and tests that were conducted on the building's employees. Danny starts to ask questions to try to get a response from the paranormal presence in the building. For around 20 minutes or so, nothing much happens. But then things take a terrifying turn.
Jsi tu s námi? Je tady nějaká duše, která by se chtěla projevit na nějakém z těch přístrojů? Jsme tady jenom kvůli vám, abyste nám ukázali, že tu jste, a pak se samozřejmě zeptáme na nějaké otázky, proč tu jste. Ale jako upřímně nevím, přijeme, že už tady jsme asi 15-20 minut. Přístroje zatím nic. Trošku jsme to tady přeorganizovali, aby tady byla lepší energie, ale...
Uh-oh.
Viděl jsi to?
Co?
Čum?
Řeďte se hýba, kde bylo. Je to vidět na tom videu, nebo na co?
Another air vent.
Vidí.
Asi jo. Já nevím, kámo.
A čum, já jakoby, když to jako se zkusíme jako ustabilizovat, tak stejně se to jakoby trošičku jakoby hejbe, víš? Všem si z toho? Víš?
Jako ale vítr tady, kam se to...
Oh, jeez.
Kámo, to byla ta židle teď?
Hej, viděli jste to lidi?
Kámo, co si to do s náma hraje, vole. Projeď se nám, jestli si tady, dotkni se těch přístrojů, zkus něco s něčím pohnout, něco posunout. Kámo, ta židle zase, vole.
Kámo. Hej, já bych si s tím dal...
Kámo, já bych šel do toho radši dál, vole.
Did you notice that the device didn't go off? It hasn't gone off yet. Although they've had 2 incidences, the wire hanging down and the chair moving twice. And their little thing didn't go off. So that's, I don't know, that's kind of weird.
Kámo, čekuj.
Čekuj.
Já jste vidět lidi, ta židle se fakt kinklá, kde byl.
Jde to vidět, kámo.
Kámo, tu kameru a natoč to zblízka.
Já to přiblížím, kámo.
Nebo vidět, že fakt nikdo nic s ničím neděláme.
Man, I sound like he's dropping F-bombs. But I don't think so.
Kámo, to je nějaký, vole, nějaký loophole, nebo...
Já nechápu, jako, jak si to může takhle hrát.
Kámo, víš, to je divný jak svině, že jste tady hnuli věci, ale ty přístroje nic.
Yeah, I was just
A
saying
metal
that.
chain swings back and forth by itself. A chair moves and vibrates much like the bed frame they discovered earlier. But did you see it?
No.
Most terrifying of all, the strange translucent figure of a woman in a dress seems to walk across the hallway. The TV Twix team doesn't realize what their camera has captured, and even though they're freaked out by the bizarre movement of the chair, they continue to investigate.
And it just like, she just like disappeared, like she starts to walk across and this just like evaporates into thin air. Oh man, that is creepy.
Moving to a new location with an absolutely gruesome past. The incubator room.
Oh gosh.
According to local legend, a man was tied up and tortured to death in the back of this room. As Danny is telling the story, things start to get weird.
Tím, že vlastně ho přivázali, lynchovali jako svině, tamhle v tom zadním inkubátoru, ho prostě normálně zavřeli, jo. A to je možná ta duše, protože když jsem o tom zrovna mluvil, jako že ho zavřeli, tak se nám to projevilo, jako že asi ano.
Is that their machine? Oh yeah, there it is. Screw it. Uh-oh. Oh.
Kámo, ty dveře toho inkubátoru, jak kde byl?
Nevíte to?
Co si děláš, prdel?
Kámo,
ten přístroj furt jede, ten rempot. Co si děláš?
So they're talking about the guy got tortured to death, put in one of those chambers, incubation chambers, and then one of the incubation chamber doors opens. No way. I'm out. That's no. I would not be sticking around. That's crazy. It'd be more crazy if that was the actual like chamber they threw that guy in. Ugh.
Kámo, co se to tady děje, ty vole?
Co bylo?
Kámo, nevím, mně přijde, vole, že ten rempot jakoby furt zvyšoval teplotu. Vzadu mi přijde, že se hejbe, kámo, to lano, vole. Vlastně mi to zdá.
Kámo, jestli taky...
Já nevím, možná už mám, kámo, fakt halucinace.
Ne, fakt, kámo, se hejbe asi, ale...
What's this?
Kámo. Ty dveře.
There it is. Oh my gosh.
Kámo, to si děláš pryč odsaď.
That's not from the temperature rising.
Z toho ekvipu ještě vyndat jeden vlastně jiný přístroj.
Kámo. Hej, kámo, já už jdu do prdele.
Ta židle se pohla teď, viděl jsi to?
Jo, viděl jsem to, kámo.
Ty
hej, já už jdu do prdele.
Kámo, sedm na to.
A ty dveře ještě,
kámo.
kámo.
Ten přístroj, vole.
Kámo.
See ya.
Hej.
Kámo. Oh man.
To si děláš prdel, kámo.
Chairs and doors and everything flying all over the place. Get out while you still can, guys.
Ještě v životě nepodařilo zachytit tohle.
The TV Twix guys have had enough. The 2 investigators grab their equipment and just head home. So did Danny and Dominic capture proof of the paranormal? Could this be the spirit of one of the employees that suffered horrible experiments here? Or
That's crazy.
is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The Ghost in the Garage. This next creepy video was reposted to the internet without a source. Allegedly, a woman named Sarah is recording a video after she notices strange activity inside her neighbor's garage. What makes the footage so creepy is that her neighbors are not home. They're away on vacation, leaving both their home and garage completely empty. This is the video.
Okay, that's weird. Oh. Oh. Hello. Oh. Okay, so this totally reminds me. This is just like that other clip on another video that we watched. They were looking at their neighbor's apartment or whatever. It was at night, and there was a light on in the window, and there was like this blurry, shadowy thing, and it was just like pew 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 pew, like totally going back and forth, like really super fast. This is totally just like it. So I don't know. That's weird. I wonder if this is like some, I don't know, TikTok hoax thing, or if this is like some kind of weird occurrence that's happened in more than one country. Because I think that one was in like it was like South America, I believe, somewhere. Stop and look out the window at. Ooh, that's weird. Oh, yep.
A light flickers and something seems to quickly race back and forth inside the garage. Whatever it is then stops and peeks out at her, staring right at Sarah before quickly disappearing out of sight. Now, without a source, it's impossible to know exactly what's going on here. But whatever this is, moves at a speed that's just a little too fast for a normal human being. So what do you think this is? Let me know.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm seriously gonna have to go see a doctor. Yeah, this one got me good a few times. Wow. All right. Thanks, Nuke. That was another great video. Man, good stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you dig what I'm doing here on the channel, please subscribe, like, share, do all that jazz. And oh man, I really hope you guys liked it, because this is great. Anyways, join me on the next video, and we'll have some more creepy ghosts, maybe some UFOs, maybe Bigfoot. I don't know. We'll see, but we'll catch you next time. Until then, stay safe, and know that you are appreciated. All right, I'm out.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.